Excuse me? Sorry, excuse me? Bathe in my milk. Offer open to men only. Soy, almond, or traditional. Use my sponge, I will watch you. Sage is hanging out on your bed at the moment. You sit down next to him and think back on your history with pets. First pet was a dog named Oreo. He was a fantastic dog. You used to go to the beach together. You smile down at Sage. You're very happy to have him in your life. Earlier today, Sage was looking a little ill, but has totally perked up after spending a little time around you. Strange. Sage better not fucking die. You quickly snap a picture of Sage. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. His fur is looking especially soft today. Okay, let's look at the books. Affirmations. There are some nice positive affirmations. You're needing them today. You can pause and read those. I'm not going to. I don't need to be affirmed. Because I'm okay with how I am. But I know some people need them. Okay, let's go speak to Grimmy. I've forgotten to do the, Oh, it's like different every time? Is your computer on? When the diagnostics tool. Okay. On. Yes. Off. No. Yes. Okay, good. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. 2. The season in which you favor most. What is your family status? Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. Minka, I request your presence. Hello? Oh, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? Are you asking me questions because I'll be your wife one day and you need to know all of these things? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll write down the list. My favorite mortal color? Well, I like teal, like blue, but I think Minka likes like a sage green. I'm just put green. Green, probably green then. Okay, green, got it. A fine color. Which season? Minka likes summer. I much prefer warmer weather. The cold and I are not friends. You do not like the cold? Not at all. Do you? I don't particularly feel either way about it. You're more into fall or spring then, maybe? I wouldn't say that either. The good thing about summer is less clothes. Since it's so hot, you wouldn't want to get all sweaty. You get me? Are you asking me to undress? I thought you'd never ask. It wasn't intended as an invitation. Have you not seen yourself? You definitely got abs, right? I do, yes. But, perhaps it is you who should be undressing for the summer. Huh? Why? No reason. Forget it. What's wrong with me today? Ugh. I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind. Like, at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. Actually, the Sims series begs to differ. That would be ridiculous. Flirt away, Grim. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? We are not married. Should we get married then? Right now? That's a little short notice. Okay, fine, fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Not really. No. My apologies. I did not mean to bring up a difficult subject. Made even more difficult because of my profession, I assume. It's fine. I don't mind talking about it. It's just been me for a while. We weren't close, but it's still hard. So that is why you live alone? Pretty much. I don't mind it, but it's a little lonely. I much prefer being around more people. You could just come join me, of course. Me? Little mortal, you would not like living with me. Do you hug the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you? Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I do not like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that's a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. So that's the family questions out of the way then? What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being so edgy. You should do as you're told. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Remy? I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. And how exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. Just give me the names of the people and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There is someone, but he isn't mortal. What? What do you mean? You have been in contact with someone else immortal? Is it another Grim Reaper? They will have hell to pay for touching my quarry. Yeah, they're a Grim Reaper. Sorry for not bringing it up before. This is unacceptable. How dare someone else come in and what? Get in the way of my work. This is sounding less and less work-related, Grim. Anyway, I think you'd like him. He's funny, handsome, and incredibly stupid, but I like his stupidity. He sounds absolutely awful. Why would you spend time around him? I do not understand. Well, yeah, he's you. Me? I do not count as someone who tickles your fancy. I keep telling you I like you. But why? Do you hate living that badly? Kinda. Not really. You're just fun to be around. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You're so... So what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You're... well... Never mind. What? No, what are you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? You're trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Oh, yeah. I've turned them down. So, I haven't actually dated, if that's what you mean. You turn them down? Why? I just didn't want to be with them. And it was really as simple as that. So, nobody has ever taken you to eat somewhere fancy or bought you nice flowers? That usually requires accepting going on a date, so no. No flowers or fancy meals for me, I'm afraid. And do you like that stuff? Fancy meals and flowers? I don't need fancy, but some cute flowers would be nice. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings? No. Then any mortals? Well? And now the final question. Right or left side of the bed? No, you haven't answered yet. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I'd sleep on the left side. Left. Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared. So you're gonna ask me again why I took so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine. Answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. Your approach was fine, you just phrased things kinda strangely. Like you're interested, but you don't want to seem too interested. You're so obvious, it's sweet. Obvious in what way? Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kinda did. A little chat to yourself. Nope, you are remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Grim. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I just saw them in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right, as you yelled, fuck me. That certainly got my attention, that's for sure. I'm never going to let you live that down. Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic, even. I knew you would be. Oh. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Little Reaper? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. That's a little rude. You are the one spouting nonsense. I know, you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it. Right? I'll take it when the time is right. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. Oh. I'm still looking forward to our soul baby, by the way. You're still going on about that? It's not a thing, it'll never be a thing. It isn't happening. We're gonna make it happen. No. Yes, 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 yes. Say yes as many times as you want. It's still not happening. I'll cherish it and raise it well. I think I'm gonna cry. Well, you haven't taken my soul yet. So... I may as well mentally prepare myself for the baby. You better help. You're a grumpy thing, but I know you'll be a good soul father. If you stop talking, you would improve as a person tenfold. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Looking at you? That much is obvious. I mean, before that, I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. You care about me enough to ask about my day? Don't make assumptions. Grim wants to know about my day. Grim's got a little crush. You are just utterly ridiculous. Answer the question. Alright, Mr. Insistent. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You're nearly 50 questions. I was... well, not doing much, actually. Hanging about my apartment. Sage was acting a little strange earlier. I thought he might be getting sick. But he perks right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little vacation at home. I see. And your plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll just stay home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They're black and very comfortable. Of course they are. I could have guessed the colour, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You look cute in pajamas. It's a short sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Oh, the Grim Reaper wants to know what I look like in my PJs? I have a cute little nightie. Well, this is obviously very useful information for my job, of course. Yes. So you won't go anywhere tonight? Good. This works for me. Huh? What? Did it disconnect? No, I ended the call. That was a little sudden. Is everything alright? Yes, everything is good. You could have said bye. Wait. Oh? Just wait. Be patient for a bit. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Sage, and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back into contact. Honestly, it worries you a little, just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what his strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to push it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been about 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. What? You look up from your computer, out towards the night sky. And on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. Oh great, now I'm seeing things. Why are you still here even after I rubbed my eyes? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. Ah, it's Casper. That's my real name. That is so cute. Casper? The friendly ghost? Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Ironic. Maybe I have. Well, that's kinda sexy. I'm far from a ghost, Minka. Are you sure? Certain. So you'll admit to being sexy then? That much is obvious. I am lovely to look at after all. Perhaps not as lovely to look at as you though. Oh. Which you should know to be truthful. Because, as you know, well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. It's just real warm in here. A literal sauna. So hot tonight. Yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. You are lovely. That is nothing to be shy about. Just stop talking for a minute. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim! Casper. Casper then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? I'm neither standing nor sitting. I can literally see you on the other side of the window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. This doesn't make sense. So, being a Grim Reaper is fine and believable, but you draw the line of floating? Okay, fair point. Is it magic? Something like that. It's quite simple. Can you teach me? I don't think that's a good idea. If something went wrong, it would be my fault. And of course, it will be breaking many rules. Aw, you can just say you care. Maybe I'm just not fond of cleaning you up off the floor. Maybe you just want to avoid admitting that you kinda care. No levitation lessons for you. Boo. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? Yes, absolutely. I've cast a glamour. Okay. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside my window. If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. You should have picked a bat. Why a bat? Well, it's dark. Good camouflage. Well, that's true. But leaning a little too vampire-y. Ah yes, wouldn't want to be mistaken for a vampire. Exactly. But I do need to know... Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it. My soul, that is. I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. Are you sure you can't lie? Extremely sure. So you're here... why? I've come for something else entirely. I've come to... I have something. Something here with me. Hidden. Something to give to you. Here. Flowers? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so picked ones that look like you. It does actually kind of look like I, weirdly. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper? Yes, mortal? It means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're gonna have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I promise to try and be good. Then please do come in. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human. Well, if you change your mind. But you really will have to open it, at least a crack if you want these. Here we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would it be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, hmm? Here you go, Minka. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Then I'd say your hands are also, very nice. Who'd have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls, then. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No? You could just hand yourself over now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. Since when am I yours? Since the moment we met. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper? Minka? Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close the window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung around at home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires, or collapsing elevators, or brake cuts on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had.